you all for being here. I know this is an early hour for many of you, but we are so excited to see so many of you here for our 11th Annual Interfaith Poverty Conference. I also want to acknowledge some of our legislators that are here this morning. We have Senator Anna Quezada, thank you. Rev. Mazur, who I think just stepped out. Oh, there she is. Hello. Thank you for being here. There will also be some other legislators who will be joining us for the workshop, so you'll get a chance to meet them and talk to them in person. And I want to start today by admitting something that might be a little risky, and that is that I am not originally from Rhode Island. Don't hold it against me. I'm here now, and I love it. But what I noticed when I first moved to Rhode Island for this position was really this amazing sense of intimacy and community that is found here. Many people I've met are proud to have lived here their whole lives. I regularly talk to people who have family here and they still get together with their family each week. Many people still count their friends from high school as their closest friends. And I am amazed every time I see those bumper stickers that say, "I never leave Rhode Island." So even though we live in this very intimate and community-driven state, it's often surprising to people when I travel and speak at different organizations and churches and synagogues and things, just how high the poverty rate is here. So Rhode Island has the highest poverty rate in New England. About 1 in 9 people here live in poverty. We have provided a poverty statistics sheet in your packet, thanks to Stephanie Geller at Kids Count and Linda Katz at the Economic Progress Institute, which has a little more statistics for you. So some of those things are very surprising. The fact that hunger is more prevalent today than it was 10 years ago, and 1 in 8 households is food insecure. Now, I know some of you work tirelessly and are very familiar with these statistics. I frequently meet people who spend long hours working at food pantries, homeless shelters, doing clothing drives at their churches. Others of you are active in the Rhode Island political scene and take advantage of our small state to regularly visit the State House to meet with legislators, to advocate for different issues and to testify at hearings. This is all part of a long tradition that religious organizations and people of faith have had for many years. There are countless examples throughout our history of leaders and people of faith who have stood up to social injustice. We have very well-known leaders such as the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, and we also have people who are working on these issues right now. And I'm so excited today because our keynote speaker, Reverend Alexander, is working on the forefront at a lot of these issues on the national stage. Our hope with today's conference is really to continue this call towards justice that is inherent in each of our faith traditions. It is a call to the creation of a world in which equity, not simply equality, is understood and enacted by each and every one of us. Each workshop today will help frame a specific issue contributing to poverty in our state and provide you with ways in which you can become engaged as an individual or as a community to make a difference. We know that some of you wish you could visit each workshop today, and so we have compiled a list of fact sheets that will be handed out at each workshop and discussed in the workshops that are in your packet today. So you will have the information on each of those issue areas. We also hope for those of you who do not have your legislator on your name tag, we tried to do that for everyone this year. We have a table and someone will be able to help you find out who your state senator and state representative are. Our hope is that each of you will leave today's conference not feeling frustrated or angry about the current state of poverty, but uplifted with ways that you can become an advocate and create meaningful, sustainable change. Now, before we go on to the rest of our program, I have to say that today's conference would not be possible without the amazing work of all of our volunteers. Some of you may know I'm the only paid staff position at the Interfaith Coalition, and I am indebted to the number of volunteers that have helped us today. The first person I want to thank is Rhonda, who spoke before me and has been the chair of I also want to thank the team that you were greeted by this morning when you walked in. Wilsa Galarza from Kidstown, who helps with registration and everything. We also have a great team from the Jewish Alliance, which is actually where our office space is. And today, some of you met Stephanie Haig and Lisa Maverick from the Jewish Alliance. We also have a number of volunteers who have helped prepare this event today. All of the workshop panelists today are tireless advocates who work on these issues daily, and I'm so grateful that I get to work with you every day to try to right these injustices that we're working on in our state. It is now my pleasure to introduce Alto Nasser Hussain, who is the head of school at the Islamic School of Rhode Island, and has been an amazing partner for interreligious organizing in our state. Alto Nasser will lead us in an invocation, and then we will join together in a song led by cantor Judy Sepulwin from Temple Bethel and David Perelman from Temple Havanim. I want to thank you all again for being here this morning, and we hope that you will leave here today knowing that together we can create a shared vision of justice and equity for all those who are proud to call Rhode Island home. Thank you.